15 Common Money Mistakes Everyone Makes, and How to Avoid Them. Have you ever found yourself thinking, "Oh, if only I'd known this before, things would be different"? When it comes to money, it seems that the best lessons always come after the mistakes. But the good news is that you can learn from these mistakes without having to make them. Today, we're going to explore 15 financial mistakes that almost everyone has made. And more importantly, how to avoid them. Let's get started. 1. Putting off what you should start today. Imagine you're running a race and you see the finish line ahead. The temptation to go slowly at first is great. "Oh, I'll speed up later," you think. The problem is that when you get halfway through the race, you realize you're too far behind. Saving works the same way. The earlier you start, the less effort you have to make in the future. If you don't save your money until you're older, you'll realize that the time has passed. It's like they say, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Time is your greatest ally when it comes to money. 2. Not understanding the power of compound interest. Compound interest may seem like a complicated concept, but think of it like planting a tree that bears fruit, and each fruit turns into another tree. Before long, you have a whole forest. That's the effect of compound interest. The money you invest today generates more money, which in turn generates more money. That's why the sooner you start investing, the greater the long-term impact. 3. Not investing in financial knowledge. Another classic mistake is thinking that finance is too complicated to understand. Many people avoid the subject because they think they'll never be able to master these concepts. But the truth is that learning to manage your money doesn't have to be so difficult. There are many resources available today, from videos and podcasts to blogs and online courses. The sooner you start learning, the sooner you'll be in control of your finances. Investing in knowledge is the first step towards making better and safer decisions. 4. Misusing your credit card. The famous credit card. A friend to few and an enemy to many. The problem is not the card itself, but how it is used. Many end up falling into the temptation of thinking it's a magical way to buy whatever they want, when in fact, if left unchecked, it can turn into a debt trap. The tip here is simple. If you can't pay cash, maybe you shouldn't buy. And always, always watch out for interest. Using your credit card wisely is essential to avoid problems in the future. 5. Thinking you need a lot of money to start investing. Many people believe that you need a huge amount of money to start investing, but this isn't true. Nowadays, with fractional investments, you can buy small parts of shares in large companies for low amounts. What matters is not the initial amount, but the length of time your money is invested. The key is to start with what you have, and let compound interest do the work over time. 6. Having no rules for your money. Without good control, your money can simply disappear without you realizing it. It's like driving down a road without guardrails. At first it seems fine, but without protection, it's easy to go off course and lose control. That's why you need clear rules, such as automating your payments and setting aside an amount to invest as soon as you receive it. These rules act as boundaries to ensure that you don't spend more than you should and that your money is working for you. 7. Skipping the planning part. Without a plan, it's very easy to get lost along the way. That goes for your finances too. If you don't know where you want to go, any path looks good. But without a clear goal, you could end up a long way from your objectives. Do you want to save for retirement? Do you want to go on a big trip? Without a financial plan, it's much harder to achieve these dreams. Setting goals and planning how to reach them is essential for financial success. 8. Not thinking about retirement early enough. Retirement seems far away, something to think about in the future. but the you of the future will thank you very much if you start planning now. Even if it's a small amount each month, the power of compound interest will work in your favor. The sooner you start, the more peaceful your retirement will be. And remember, time is your greatest ally. 9. Buying things to impress others. We often spend money on things to impress others, when in reality, those people aren't even paying attention. Most people are much more concerned with themselves than with what others are doing. At the end of the day, what matters is what makes you happy, not what other people think. Spending money to maintain an image that no one is seeing will only leave you in debt. 10. Ignoring the small financial benefits. We often underestimate small returns, such as cashback programs, credit card points, or discounts on purchases. It may not seem like much, but over time, these small benefits add up and can make a big difference to your budget. Never ignore an opportunity to earn a little extra or save money. 11. Not understanding the banking options available. Leaving money idle in your current account is a common mistake. Many people don't realize that they could be earning more in a high-yield savings account or investing in better financial products. The difference between leaving your money in a basic account and choosing a more profitable option can be significant in the long run. That's why it's important to know and understand the banking and financial options available to make your money earn more. 12. Thinking that successful people are geniuses. Sometimes we look at successful people and think that they know something we don't, that they are smarter or have special skills. But the truth is that most of these people simply maintained their focus and discipline. Financial success doesn't just come from intelligence, but from consistency and the right decisions over time. 13. Thinking that wanting more money is greedy. There is a stigma surrounding the pursuit of money, as if wanting more is something negative. But the truth is that seeking financial stability isn't greed, it's security. Having money offers options, peace of mind, and opportunities. There's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your financial situation, as long as you do it in an ethical and balanced way. 14. Trying to cut costs to the extreme instead of increasing income. Cutting costs is important, but living only by cutting expenses can be suffocating. Instead of focusing only on saving money, why not think about how to increase your income? Looking for new opportunities, extra income, or even a new job can be more efficient and less painful than trying to cut every penny from your budget. 15. Lending money, expecting to get it back. Many relationships end because of borrowed money. When you lend money to someone, you should be prepared never to see them again. This doesn't mean that people are dishonest, but often unforeseen events happen, and they simply can't pay it back. So if you're going to lend, do it in the knowledge that you might not get it back. And don't hold any grudges. These 15 mistakes may seem simple, but if you put them into practice, you'll see a big difference in your financial life. Remember, the most important thing is to start. Don't wait any longer to take care of your money and ensure a more peaceful future. Today is the perfect day to start.